Welcome back, everybody, to match number 6 of round 1 of the 2021 Disc Golf Pro Tour Match Play Championship presented by Discmania. We have Nikko Locastro versus Gavin Rathbun. Nate, this is a great matchup. These are two buddies. There's kind of a big brother, little brother thing going on.
Yep.
And we saw in the press conference little playful hostility.
Right.
And I think it's going to be a great match. Gavin has plenty of distance. We'll see how his body holds up. I know he had a shoulder injury that held him back for quite some time.
Yeah, he's been playing all season, actually, with a torn labrum. So he battled through a serious injury, and he is still on the fence of whether or not he's going to have reconstructive surgery. He's going the physical therapy route right now, but he wanted to play this event because of its prestige. It's a brand new event, you know, 10,000 to first place. And he told me before the match that he is nowhere near 100%. He said he can still throw about 425, 440, but he can't fully open up like we've seen him do throughout the year. He had some great finishes.
Gavin Rathbun going first, our number 6 seed out of St. Louis, Missouri. Give it up for Nikko Locastro.
And both of these players have a pretty high top 10 percentage on tour. Gavin, 28%. Nikko, over 50%. Both players having a solid season.
Yeah, Nikko taking down another Disc Golf Pro Tour event this year. He won his first ever Elite Series event last year at the Preserve, which was a huge win over a bunch of long bombers. And then Gavin actually looked like he was going to take down Waco for a minute, as well as Kale Leviska. And then Nikko comes up big with that huge putt on 17. Very memorable victory.
Yeah, love seeing Gavin back out on the road. Yeah, even with the smooth release, that goes a long way.
Do you remember the round that Gavin had in Arkansas at the Vintage Open? He got an ace and a 400-foot throw-in for eagle in the same round. And a basket hit. He nearly aced a 530-foot par 3, blind.
We're seeing Nikko throw a little bit more hyzer flip than he has in the past. Not as many flexes right now. I love that he can just kind of switch back and forth between play styles. No problem from Gavin, 10 feet from the basket.
First tournament putt in well over a month.
And it is looking like a split. And we are going to move into number 2, tie ball game. So we're seeing a lot of players miss early. They're trying to throw that push hyzer. They get clipped by those trees, and they're just having to scramble their way up there for a 4. I really wonder if you need to bite off a ton of distance on this tee shot, or if fighting for the flat, the flat footing is more important. Nikko looked like he's going with a bit slower of a driver. And And there's that footing that we saw Ezra have the classic miss of pulling the body left because of the downslope. So he's going to have to really fight against that slope to get his disc out there. Smooth shot from Gavin. That is exactly what you're looking for.
Big difference being on that flat golf tee.
It's reminding me of some new age Simon mechanics. Slower, more spinny, working the angles a bit more. Oh, and he doesn't like that.
Yeah, he really intended to get over on that one, and that is headed OB. Big mistake. Nikko can just play this one safe for the par.
And that's honestly huge for Nikko because now he doesn't have to take an approach and get to the basket, which brings in all of that weird balance, those weird balance issues on the slope. But he still has to get up and down, and he does. Gavin's going to have to throw in from the bottom of the hill. He's trying to see the basket, and I don't think you can.
No, certainly not from right there.
And that looks like it's going to be the first point of the match. Nikko goes one up on Gavin, moving into number 3, 700 feet. Interestingly enough, we've seen quite a few different plays on this hole. We've seen some rollers, we've seen some hyzers, we've seen some turnovers.
So far, Calvin has showed us the longest drive on the hole, getting about 30 feet outside circle 2.
Hard flex trying to go down that right side. And he's going to have some work to do there. Gavin loves these max distance lines. Let's see if he does still have that in him right now. Oh, he's going smooth. We saw a little hyzer flip out of his hand. Still not bad.
And just misses that golf green. It's going to be a good position looking down at the basket.
Oh, Nikko got through a decent ways. "15 feet from the basket. Gavin also has a little approach. Nice little push putt there from Nikko.
And curious to see if Gatekeeper is going to show his full routine. I know on this hole he actually received a warning for taking 50 seconds on that circle 1 putt. Hole 4, 435. There's some OB left. Basket is elevated right at that distance where a lot of these players feel pretty comfortable going on one angle. I believe Nikko's going Opto X Ballista Pro on this shot. Maybe a baby flex.
Yeah, you called it, Stahlheiser. Oh, yeah. That is perfect. It's always a different psychological battle now. You see someone absolutely parked. Kind of have to tighten your focus and do the same, or else you're going to have a tester. Oh, and he doesn't like it. You can definitely tell he's a bit reserved on some of these tee shots. Oh, and he drains it. From the catch cam on his drive, I thought he was parked.
Yeah.
I thought he was a lot closer.
I did as well, but
Still
great
hits the
putt.
circle, too. And that looks like another tester for Gavin. He's going to have some work to do. Hole number 5.
Uphill, that branch just makes that ceiling tough to climb up onto this golf tee right here. From there, the hole finishes left to right, up another hill with another low ceiling.
I could very well see, I think Nikko might be trying this roller. He loves throwing these techie rollers. Yeah, lays it down.
I think some of the first disc golf videos that I watched was watching Nikko throw rollers, and I wasn't even aware that that was a shot until watching him throw them.
Throwing the baby blue illusions from Gateway. Okay. Gavin puts himself right on top of the hill. Oh, and he doesn't like it. He was trying to throw some sort of corkscrew turnover with some steep hyzer out of the hand, potentially in essence.
Yeah, possibly.
Nikko has a flex sidearm. He still has a route. Okay.
Tough footing from in there. That brush is dense.
Okay, this is for another point. About 45 feet. Dangerous slope, though. Okay, it's going to be another split more than likely. Oh, yeah. Both men are picking up their discs. And Nikko still 2 up on Gavin. We are about to hit the halfway point through the round, and we will see you on number 6.
Me and my brother and my dad were out there for hours just playing disc golf, having fun.
That's like one of the first things we usually say. It's a great family sport.
We got to do it as a family.
It builds relationship. Like, I know my dad so much better because of disc golf.
It's nice that that's something that we can connect and go do together.
My parents are 100% behind it. Bad rounds, good rounds, doesn't matter. They always have a smile on their face.
We don't call it sacrifice. We call it fun.
Get out there and have fun. At the end of the day, most important is have fun.
Gavin's going to have to make some moves here. He's down 2. This one definitely plays. It's a birdie here. There's OB long, OB left.
It seems so simple, but people have been really messing this tee shot up and going out of bounds either long or short left. I feel like the slower discs have had more success. I like the way this looks. Oh, yeah. That's
the best shot we've seen on the hole. Puts a lot of pressure back on Gavin.
Yeah, it's that little peninsula that the OB creates that makes it so treacherous. Gavin goes a little bit lower, trying to hit the base of the hill and move up there. Oh, no, come on. And he hits the wrong side of the hill, OB. And this is for a par.
Yeah, this is to make Nikko have to hit his 20-footer. Maybe even closer.
We've seen him struggle from this distance in the past. Especially this season.
Bug's literally it's in my eyeball, bro. It literally wouldn't stop until it went inside my eye. It buzzed right here until
The Bugs are even playing defense on him these days. He still manages to get the bucket.
I wonder if that's mental or if there's really a bug.
Anyway.
765, slightly downhill. You're seeing huge air shots on this hole, and then that bunker plays as a hazard, and that golf green is OB. Pretty tight green.
Nikko just going big air shot. Does he get the turn? Oh, so close.
Go ahead and land right on it. Keep it. It almost did.
And Gavin is just going to throw a smooth roller here.
I like hearing the players talk. I almost wish that all the players could be mic'd up so that we could hear some of the back and forth.
Especially during the match play, definitely. And Gavin lays down a great roller. Just lower impact on the body, too, just being able to get the disc on the ground. And it's still rolling. And it's still rolling. Great shot. OB for Nikko. A 15-footer for the par. Gavin has a chance to fight back. No.
Yeah, it's that same miss. It's not quite committed.
And now he's got a tester of a putt. This is to just split the hole. He's in the hazard. And great putt from Gavin. That's going to be a 4 for him, and Nikko now has a 15-footer for the same. But it's just not enough. That was an opportunity that Gavin could have taken a hole back. And they are running out of time.
The Disc Golf Pro Tour is actually going to be changing the rules up. Partially because of this man right here. When the players have to make the call, it just becomes too personal. You know, if you call Nikko on a violation, it feels like an attack on him, and he retaliates, and it just causes, it becomes an emotional burden for the player that called it.
I think it's like that for a lot of the self-officiating across the entire division.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of questionable, foot fault calls that people are afraid to make.
Right.
And it's not just really this man. It's a widespread deal with any self-officiated game,
And so they are actually trying to put in place a rule where potentially the violation is added on after the round is over. And so there's an official out there, and he is timing you, and if you take over 30 seconds, you get a warning, and then if you take over 30 seconds again, no one says anything to you.
Wow.
But you get a stroke added on. And then similar to golf, when you turn in your scorecard, there's an official there that says, hey, you had a violation on hole 2, hole 10.
Wow.
And you get strokes added on.
It's like a report card. Is this a proposal that's
just being talked about? I'm not quite sure.
There
where
are
it's
some
at.
new rule changes. I know the PDGA are thinking about making as well for the following season. And this kind of stuff needs to happen just as the game evolves, as sports evolve. Like, it's just inevitable that gray areas need to get cleaned up. Great approach there from Nikko. Putting a little pressure on Gavin. They are both pretty far up there. That should be no problem for the two of them. We're getting awful close to Gavin being dormy as we move into number 9. 4 holes remaining. Nikko is up 3.
great to see Discmania as the premier sponsor of a Disc Golf Pro Tour event. This is their first time sponsoring an Elite Series. P2s are still available online and at your local retailer. Gavin's got to make a move right here.
Maybe he'll be throwing one of those P2s on hole 9, 555, par 3.
That would be legendary.
Ooh, and Nico's going hard flex. That's that Ballista Pro you were talking about. And he gets the skip off the fringe. He's still going to be about 75, 80 feet from the basket. Gavin has a chance to open the door and start chipping away at these points.
He's deciding between FD2 and DD3. He's gone with the DD3.
If you throw hard enough at that green, you definitely can get the slide. We saw Chris Clemens get that reaction in the previous match. Let's see if he flattens out. Doesn't look like it will. And that is looking like a split position. Two of them have about 100 feet. Yeah. That's going to be a split. Tough hole. We saw Calvin and Chris both birdie it in their match. And
Gavin is dormy. Needs to beat Nikko on all of the remaining holes if he wants a chance. 5-10, all hyzer here.
And I know Nikko can throw a long way. I don't know if he can throw the hyzer bomb this far. We'll see if he works a flex or a hyzer flip. I think this is his flippier distance driver. And he puts a good move on it. But he's playing it safe. He's going to put the pressure on Gavin to have to get one to the pin. Okay. Doesn't look like it turned as much as you wanted, but that's still looking okay. Oh, no. There it is. Nikko just has to have a simple up and down. And Gavin will do his best to throw this one in from about 100 feet. And there it is. Nikko walking away with the victory pretty easily. So nice to see Gavin back on the course.
Remember what Kyle did earlier.
Heal up, buddy. We're going to see a lot more of that man very soon.
Yeah, he is going to be competing at the US DGC. It'll be his last event of the year. Congratulations to Nikko. Next up, Ricky Wysocki and Emerson Keith.
This is going to be a heater of a battle.
Another pairing where they're buddies off the course. Hang out pretty often. And they had the best interview.
Absolutely.
For sure, just going after each other.
Let's see it, folks. We will catch you next time for the next match. Make sure to subscribe to Gatekeeper Media. We will see you next time.